What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo Show. I'm back with more Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star figures, and this time we have Series 17. So we've kind of went past this series because they didn't make 17 for some reason, but we finally have it. But fortunately, it's kind of like a letdown series because we don't get any new figures with the set. We just have new versions, especially of Goku and Vegeta. So we have them both in just their basic attires, so nothing crazy. They're just the same figure that they've redone, changed a little bit. And then we've got Gotenks that we've had before in a Super Saiyan form, but this time we just have the normal Gotenks. Looks almost the same, but of course we will look at these compared to the past figures as well. So we won't really have a whole lot to look at today, but just filling in those figures that were the missing wave. But let me go and get these figures out of the box and we'll check them out together. So starting off with the Goku. So again, this is the new version of Goku. So they have updated him a little bit and we've gotten multiple Gokus over time. So this is just your most basic version of Goku. So we have just the normal face of Goku. So it has the black eyebrows and the very spiky black hair. Then he's got the orange gi on with the dark blue undershirt, the blue obi sash, blue weighted wristbands, and blue weighted boots. And so like I said, it's just your normal Goku we've seen multiple times before, so we don't have to go into a lot of detail with this. But for his movements, his head can twist all the way around there, and he can look down a little bit and up a little bit. So this is the new version where they've added like the neck joint design into it, and still, even with that, the heads still don't move very much. So that's still always my biggest issue with the Dragon Star figures, is their heads can't really move too much. They're always just kind of looking down. So I wish they changed a little bit more. Then we got the shoulders that can come up to 90 degrees there and can rotate around within it. So it does have this extra like shoulder joint piece, but again, on these figures, they don't move too well. I don't know if they're just too stiff or what, but they should move around with the arm, but they kind of get stuck. We have the bicep twist, a double elbow joint that can bend up that far, pretty much up on itself, and the wrist can twist around and flex up and down on the ball joint. We have the ab crunch and twist in the midsection, so just pretty much just crunch back forward, just a tiny bit, not a whole lot, but it can twist side to side as well. The hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far with a little bit of a thigh twist up in there. We have the single knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and then the foot can rock back and forth just a little bit and twist side to side. So it's still your basic Dragon Star figure, has all the same joints and movements, not the best figure ever, but they do look really nice. And for accessories, of course, they always have to come with the Kamehameha hand, so of course like the claw fingered hand. So let's go and switch these out. So there I got Goku ready to perform the Kamehameha, and as I mentioned, this is a redo, of course, of the original Goku figure. So here is that original Goku, so you can see the differences they made. So they have upgraded the face design and everything, and the body overall is an improvement, of course, changed a little bit of the colors, but it still looks like Goku. And then we also have the newer version of the Super Saiyan Goku, so it's just that upgraded style, very similar to this one, just the Super Saiyan form. And next up is the Vegeta, again very similar to the Goku. We've had Vegeta multiple times before, but this is just the newer upgraded version of it, but he looks pretty awesome. So has the normal Vegeta face with that like triangle face design, thick black eyebrows, and the hair going up into the spikes there, all in the black, which looks cool. And then he's got the blue bodysuit on with the Saiyan armor, so he has the Saiyan chest piece, gloves, and the boots of the Saiyans. And again, this has that new neck style, which again doesn't really add much movement at all to it, if any, but it is there. So for movements, his head can twist all the way around, and then he can look down that far and up that far. So again, not a whole lot of range. The shoulders come up 90 degrees and can rotate all the way around. We get the bicep twist, the double elbow joint that can bend up that far, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth again on the ball. We have mostly just a twist at the waist this time, so you can twist there, no real crunching at all. Hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far. Got a bit of a thigh twist up in there. Got a double knee joint that can bend out that far in the back, and the foot can rock back and forth and twist side to side. So he has much better movements in his foot than Goku did. So again, not a whole lot to look at here with Vegeta. And then he also comes with the Kame hands there in the white gloves, so you can switch those out if you want, but I'll just leave the fist on him. And just like the Goku, of course, this is the remake, so we have the older version here, which I think this new one looks a lot better because this original Vegeta looks really weird. I don't know what they based that off, but it just looks pretty funny. And then of course we have this new style as well with the Super Saiyan Vegeta. So again, I think the Vegeta is definitely a much better upgrade over that original one, and I think it looks better than the Super Saiyan one even. That brings us to, I guess you could say, would be our only new character from this wave, but we of course have had it before, but it is Gotenks, which as I mentioned is the combination of Goten and Trunks combined through the fusion dance. So with the fusion dance combination, they get the meta-worn clothes. So the dark blue, or it looks like purple to me, vest, the yellow fur around the collar and the shoulders, the teal sash around the belt and around the shoes, the white puffy pants, and the black bands around the arms and the shoes. So very nice looking figure overall. I love the combination here of Gotenks, of Goten, and Trunks. So of course has the combination look of two. Face looks very similar to Vegeta overall. Hair's even up like Vegeta, but it has the combination of the black hair of Goten and the purple hair of Trunks in the back. So I just like their combination there together. And since it is the two smaller characters, of course his body doesn't match as all. So it's like his head, his arms and stuff look like normal skin color, but the center body looks like it's just like a prototype paint, like they didn't paint it or something. That difference is just quite noticeable. But it's the two smaller characters, so they are in the smaller body size, which is pretty cool. And then being in the meta-worn clothes is pretty awesome as well. So for movements, his head there can twist side to side. You can probably get it all the way around, but his chin is hitting the vest there. You can look down that far and up that far, so pretty decent head movements. Shoulders can come at 90 degrees and rotate all the way around. It's a little bit stiff, and especially getting around the vest piece there, but it can twist all the way around. We get a bicep twist, the double elbow joint that bends up that far, and the wrist can twist around and flex a little bit back and forth. We have like an ab crunch and twist in the midsection there, so you can crunch back and forth just a tiny bit, just a little bit rocking there, but can twist side to side as well. Hips can come up under 90 degrees there and out to the side that far. We got the single knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and the foot can rock back and forth and twist all the way around. So Gotenks has the better movements out of the three so far, but still it's the Dragon Stars, so they don't move perfectly. And for accessories, he of course comes with the common hands as usual, the tiny little hands, which are pretty funny, but he also comes with the pointer finger hand to do one of his moves. So that was some little like pointer finger gun hand there, which is awesome. So let's put this on. So there I got Gotenks with the gun finger. That looks pretty awesome. And for comparison, of course, we have had the Super Saiyan form of Gotenks in the past, so it's going to be pretty much the exact same body overall. Just has the big Super Saiyan hair, which I almost want to say this is probably like Super Saiyan 3, but I could be wrong. I don't really remember all the Super Saiyan forms, but a cool looking figure. So it's awesome to have just normal Gotenks and then whatever this Super Saiyan form is with it. So that is it for our Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars Series 17 figures of the new versions of Goku, Vegeta, and then Gotenks. So it's a pretty cool way of getting some big figures here. Of course, the Goku and Vegeta, you know, getting those main characters out for people to buy if they missed the first ones, but they are just repeats with minor changes made to them. But getting the Gotenks is pretty cool and in the normal form. So although it's not the most impressive wave, it is still pretty cool. But let me know what you thought of this series down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.